I have some really cool Minecraft 1.13 building ideas to show you guys, so let's get started. Hello, it is QueenHaleybee, and I'm going to walk you through some of the epic designs and tricks I have been using in the new Aquatic update. If you are hyped about the update, be sure to subscribe to my channel with notifications on. I have tons of videos for this update, and I'll be uploading multiple videos a week. First up, we have a room with a beautiful fireplace as its center point. I used the dead coral blocks as the backdrop of the fireplace. These new blocks look amazing. The multiple gray textures that the dead coral offers is a great substitute for cobblestone. You can mix and match the dead coral blocks into just about any pattern and it will look good. You can notice that a lot of the features in this room are arched. The windows and ceiling have arches, and those allow the roof to be really high, and it opens it up, and it also makes the roof more unique than the standard flat roof style that you see a lot in other builds. Finally, I was able to use a ton of trap doors to create furniture, and I also used the new item frames that sit on the ground as a way to bring color into the room. I even put some turtle eggs on the back shelf, and those little details can really add a lot to your room. This next room is the type of layout you would see in a fancy modern apartment. Just like the last room, we have an awesome fireplace design, but this fireplace is not the center of the room, and it is actually an added decoration. When you build more, you'll start to realize certain decoration pieces work well with almost any style. For me, I find that fireplaces can be built in dozens of ways, and they always make the room look a lot better. Once again, we are using the trap doors for furniture, but this time they make really nice couches and lounging chairs. So be sure to just play around with trap doors in a creative world so you can use them to make tons of new designs and details. And for the floor, I used the new stripped wood logs, and these new logs are perfect for flooring. They have way less detail and are very subtle, which makes for a realistic looking floor design. All you have to do is find 2 or 3 stripped logs that work well together, and you can make some really appealing floors. For smaller details in this room, we have some cool lighting using end rods, trapdoors, and even some concrete powder for some little planted trees in the background. The last room design that I have to show you guys gives off a medieval feeling. You might find this room inside a castle or as the grand room of a big tavern. Previously, we used the dead coral blocks for the backdrop of our fireplace, but for this rustic design, we are using the dead coral for our walls. These dead coral blocks make very convincing stone walls. In my opinion, they look sort of worn down and old, which is perfect for the feeling of a rustic building. I used trapdoors to make even more new furniture, and these couch designs show off how you can use more than one type of trapdoor to create some really cool stuff. You can even make more complex furniture, but I think you guys get the idea. But speaking of furniture designs, I put in some micro details like these cute little candles that work well for the style. All you have to do is put down a torch and then put down a frame and a block over the top. If you want to make an interior without it feeling cramped, then you should definitely make higher ceilings and also make your rooms wider too. The roof of this room is super high, and that allowed me to get really creative and add in balconies and even a really cool medieval chandelier in which I used the redstone torches. I will see you guys in the next stream or video. A peace out.